Welcome to the 2022 commencement ceremony of Triad High School. Graduates in the Triad community, please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem by senior choir members under the direction of Mr. John Sheritz. Please be seated. Good afternoon. I am Patrick Johnson, Interim Principal of Triad High School. On behalf of the Triad Board of Education, Superintendent Vicki Hoffman, the faculty and staff of Triad Local Schools, I would like to welcome you to the 67th commencement of Triad High School. As noted in the program, I would like to publicly thank the Commencement Committee as well as the junior class officers for helping to plan and organize today's ceremony. Graduates, today marks your final act as a student of Triad Local Schools. Very soon, you will receive your diploma and be considered an alumnus of Triad. You will join the more than 4,000 individuals that have received a diploma from Triad Local Schools since its founding, when the schools of Cable, North Lewisburg, and Woodstock were combined. At this time, I would ask the crowd and the audience, if you are a Triad alumni, please rise. If you're a current and former staff member or faculty member, please rise. Congratulations. Thank you all. Graduates, today is not only a milestone for you, but it's also a day of celebration for all of Triad, the family and friends in attendance, as well as for anyone that identifies as part of Cardinal Country. At this time, under the direction of Mr. John Sheritz, the band will perform Welcome to the Jungle.
Good afternoon. My name is Courtney Turner and I teach math. I would like to start by saying thank you to all of the family, friends, and staff for coming to support the class of 2022 today. Graduates, trying to decide what to speak to you about today was a challenge. Everything I thought of seemed too insignificant as my last words to you. Although I will say, writing my entire speech using Ed Sheeran lyrics was very tempting. I settled on just quoting him for the title, though. Those of you who know me know that in addition to Ed Sheeran and math, I love lists, telling stories, and all things sentimental. In light of all of that, I'd like to share a list of my favorite memories and what they've taught me. I warned the graduation committee that the last time I spoke to a crowd this size was my own high school graduation, and I referenced the Jonas Brothers and the Wizard of Oz. Over the course of the next 7 minutes, you'll see not much has changed. There are some very important lessons I learned from all of you. The first thing I learned from your class is not to talk about bands that I liked in high school. Thanks to some of you, I experienced my first "oh no, they think I'm old" moment when I found out that back in 2009, I crossed paths with at least one of you. On the first day of my senior year of high school, I went to a Jonas Brothers concert. It turns out that was your first day of kindergarten, and one of you was also at that concert. When we realized that, several of you said, "There's no way that you're that old." I really appreciate that. You also taught me that those little sticky frogs will stick in excess of 365 days. If anyone asks, though, I have no idea how those frogs ended up in the lobby ceiling. I really should have seen this next lesson coming. I learned that if you give a teenager your car keys to get boxes out of it for the food drive, and you tell him specifically not to drive your car anywhere, or you will be actually upset, he will definitely drive your car across the parking lot, and he'll have his friends make a video of him doing it. Fortunately, no blue Kia Souls were harmed in the making of that video. This is another one of those I shouldn't have needed an experience to learn this lessons. Who knew that if you filled up 300 water balloons for students out of the kindness of your heart, they would chase you with them? Everyone, literally everyone could have predicted that would happen. I'm thankful for every one of those lessons you taught me, but I hope you learned some lessons from me too. While I like to think that you'll remember synthetic division, data abstraction, and that if the p-value is low, you reject the null hypothesis, there are some even more important lessons I hope you've learned from me. TV dad Jack Pearson said life is about collecting little moments. I couldn't agree more. I've learned those little moments can be the most memorable and most impactful ones. The first little moment I want to share with you comes from my sophomore year of college and involves one last stats lesson for you. Sorry, I just couldn't resist. My statistics professor, Dr. Smucker, had his bike stolen. He was so upset about his missing bike that he talked about it in class for like half the semester. I heard all about how it was a mongoose, it had these gray silver handlebars, and it had an Iowa sticker on it. Miami is a large campus, and I figured there were probably hundreds, if not thousands, of bikes in Oxford. And after 6 weeks, I figured there was probably a good chance his bike wasn't even in Oxford anymore. I certainly never expected I would be the one to find his bike. But one night during finals week, I was walking back to my dorm, and sitting in the grass, there was his bike. That experience taught me to never give up hope. Even when things seem statistically unlikely, it doesn't mean they're impossible. All right, here's one last seemingly pointless Miss T story for you, but this one is my favorite that I'll share with you today. A week or so before my own high school graduation, I remember sitting at a stoplight in front of the BP gas station about a block from the house I grew up in. My mom turned to me and told me she was proud of me, not for my accomplishments, but for how I treated other people. At the time, that moment seemed so insignificant, but over the last few years, I've thought about that moment pretty consistently. I really wish I had thanked her for it. The few sentences she said to me at that stoplight remind me of so many lessons that I learned from her and that I hope you learned from me. And I would like to share some of those with you now. She taught me that it doesn't matter what you do, it matters how you do it, so always do your best. The best things in life require patience and hard work. The world does not revolve around you. The way you treat others and what you say to them matters. When you make a mistake, own up to it and seek forgiveness. Remember to forgive others when they make a mistake. Choose to believe the best in people. Show grace to others because you never know what they're going through. Find the people in your life who will celebrate with you when times are good and will mourn with you when things are difficult. Make sure you're that kind of friend to other people. Do the thing that scares you, whether that's taking a job in a town you've never heard of or just using the drive-thru. If you only do the things that make you comfortable, you'll never grow. Call or visit your mom, dad, grandparents, or whoever it is that supports you as often as you can. They want to hear about your life, and make sure you take advantage of learning about theirs. Plans change, and that's okay. My life looks almost nothing like I thought it would when I was your age. But I wouldn't be the person I am today if my plans had worked out like I hoped. Always look for humor. If you focus on the right details, you can make almost any situation funny. If you're sad when something in your life ends, it means you had something worth missing. I know you guys have probably heard me say this one a million times, but make good choices. There's no place like home, and home is about the people you love. Lastly, dream, try, and do good. So many people focus on the negatives in this world, so figure out what good you can do and do it. I could go on about the things that my mom taught me, but my goal is to not be sunburnt by the end of this speech, so I'll wrap this up. That one little moment at a stoplight in front of a gas station that seemed so unimportant reminds me of how I want to live. The last lesson you all taught me is that people pay attention to how you live your life. I could tell you a dozen stories of times you've said things to me about living out one of those lessons I just shared. Sometimes I forget that those little things can have the biggest impact. And I get caught up in things that don't really matter. A couple of months ago, I was having one of those experiences, and out of the blue, one of you told me that you thought I was going to do big things with my life. I didn't tell you then, but I immediately thought of my mom and how she would probably tell me that I already was doing big things with my life, because those little things are how you make an impact on other people. Thank you for that reminder. Over the last few years, we made these memories for ourselves. Our time in making memories altogether ends today, but keep collecting those little moments and learning everything you can from them.
Hello, friends, and hello, families. I am Casey Moore, school counselor at Triad High School. These last 4 years have definitely been a roller coaster ride. This year, specifically, a year of change and growth for all of us, but we did it. It gives me great pleasure to stand before everyone and brag about the great accomplishments of this small but mighty group of seniors. Of this group of seniors, 43% of the class plans to take the next step in life via educational advancement, and 57% plan to follow the path of employment in industry. We know all of you will continue to find success. At this time, I would like Haley Brewer and her family to please stand. Today, Haley may be earning her high school diploma, but a few weeks ago, Haley earned her associate's degree from Columbus State Community College. This took hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. Congratulations, Haley. We are all so very proud of you. I would now like the students that have taken part in the College Credit Plus program to please stand. This group of young men and women had the opportunity to earn college credit while working toward their high school diploma. These students have taken about 86 college courses collectively and earned approximately 300 college credits as a unit. Congratulations. Students that have chosen to further their education through college and trade schools have earned a total of $418,138 in local scholarship, college scholarships, and grants through the financial aid process. Congratulations, students, and congratulations, families. I would like our Ohio High Point student graduates, students that accomplished Ohio High Point Precision Agriculture Pathway at Triad with Mr. Smith, students that completed the Ohio High Point Business Administration Service Pathway at Triad with Mr. Martin, and for students that completed courses in the OHP Aviation Program at Grimes Airfield to please rise. These young ladies and gentlemen have completed programs in a variety of areas that will help prepare them for the next stage in life. Many of these students have earned skills and certifications that will take them from graduation right into their career paths. Congratulations. Lastly, I would like to acknowledge what a hardworking group of young people we have sitting here before us. Through our Credit Flex program and our Ag Capstones, students have completed and turned in numerous work hours from working on the farms, in local shops, and in industries. This group has attended school, completed coursework, and have been employed an estimate of 11,916 hours. We are very proud of you and your hard work. Congratulations, class of 2022. It's been a joy working with you, and I look forward to hearing of your future accomplishments. Congratulations.
Every year, the teachers of Triad High School nominate and then vote for a most improved senior. This award is given to a senior that has improved or matured in some aspect of their schooling during their time at Triad. We had several great candidates this year. All of them improved tremendously. The senior with the greatest amount of votes received these comments from the staff. He arrived at Triad with a lack of self-confidence in his academic ability. However, he persevered, achieved success, and set goals for his future. Of all the many great things about the student, I think his work ethic improved the most during his high school career. It is an honor to have worked with him and helped him to achieve his goals. This student has made a great turnaround over the past 4 years. He has grown into a very mature, responsible, and polite young man. The student has made significant strides to be successful. At one point, graduation did not seem possible for the student, but due to his hard work and willingness to care for his education, he is graduating today. He has been on the honor roll, and he did this while working 30 or more hours a week at his place of employment. So proud of him and this great accomplishment. The staff at Triad High School has selected Mr. Blake Busick as the 2022 Most Improved Senior. Please come forward, Blake. Congratulations, Blake. I will now ask Superintendent Hoffman to come to the podium to recognize honor roll students.
Thank you. The following students have maintained a GPA of 3.0 to 3.49 during their 4-year career at Triad High School. As I read the names of each graduate in the category, I would like them to stand, and I would like their parents to stand. Please remain standing until all students in the group have been recognized. Please hold your applause till the end. Jesse Bailey. Derek Bales. Riley Banda. Emily Beaverson. Tabitha Geyer. Mason Harper. Kylie Hunter. Hayden Simpson. And Savannah Van Tassel. Let's give them a round of applause. You may be seated. These following students have maintained a GPA of 3.5 to 4.0 during their 4 years at Triad High School. As I read the names, we're going to do it the same. Families, please stand. Graduate, please stand and hold your applause to the end. Ian Barger. Joe Ferguson. Elizabeth Green. Lillian Hill. Robbie Lockschmidt. Carson Manley. Adam Merschkowski. Afton Osterhold. Jason Robinson. Aiden Spriggs. Alex Street. Morgan Switek. And Wyatt Wanger. You may be seated. The next group of students makes up approximately the top 10% of the class of 2022. As I read your name, please come forward to be recognized. Please hold your applause to the end. Joe Ferguson. Elizabeth Green. Lillian Hill. Carson Manley. Adam Merschkowski. Afton Osterhold. Switek. All right, Morgan Switek. Let's give them all a round of applause. You may be seated. Each year, Triad High School gives special recognition to those students who rank #1 and 2 with GPA averages. The salutatorians for the class of 2022 are going to come back up again. Lillian Hill. We can clap it individually this time. Adam Merschkowski. And Afton Osterhold. Let's give them one more round of applause. You may be seated. Okay, for this year, and our speaker is going to be Mr. Joe Ferguson.
Thank you, Ms. Hoffman. First off, I would like to thank the excellent staff and teachers here at Triad. You have taught, shaped, and molded me and my classmates to prepare us for our futures. I want to thank Vicki Hoffman for everything she does to change Triad for the better. I want to thank the school board. I would also want to thank our athletic director, Logan Dunn, and every coach that makes athletics at Triad a reality. Without you all, our class would not be the same. Thank you to every parent, sibling, and friend who came to celebrate the accomplishments of this great class. Thank you to the community and members who helped construct and make this new stadium and track happen. Personally, I am thankful for the experiences I had running and competing on this track. Without the support of the people and the community around us, none of us would have come this far. So once again, thank you for the impact you have made. During my time at Triad, I made many memorable personal experiences and accomplishments. While I'd love to talk about them, let us talk about what we have accomplished as a class. We, the class of 2022, have broken boundaries, overcome obstacles, and persevered through life's challenges. We have overcome the many obstacles COVID presented. We persevered through the lockdowns, the mandates, and the social distancing. In a way, we have beaten COVID. We have fulfilled the state test, the exams, the ACT, and the many hours of studying and stress that education presents. Our class carries many unique qualities and gifts that can change the world. We possess skills that can make a real difference in society. We are athletes prepared to compete in college, artists capable of creating beautiful and magnificent pieces of art, musicians that can please the ears of many. We are students who are prepared to pursue future education in college. Most importantly, we are graduates seeking our life goals and ambitions to change the world for the better. To my classmates, I have some advice you will need. Your future is rapidly approaching. Don't let it fly by you. Be careful and patient and live it to the fullest. Be patient when buying a car. Be patient when buying a house or apartment. Be patient when choosing your future relationships. Don't be quick to anger or resentment. Be persistent. Don't let mistakes or failures define you. Learn from them and grow from them. We all remember the many times we fell when we first tried to ride a bike. Did we quit, give up, never try again? No, we didn't. In this same way, be persistent when seeking your goals and ambitions. Overcome obstacles on your journey with patience and persistence. Do not give up. My last piece of advice is to be hopeful. You have the world at your fingertips. Don't waste it. The world we live in is a wonderful place, and you can do almost anything if you work hard enough. Don't back down. Don't give up. As the class of 2022, we can and we will create our own stories. We will reach for the moon, and even if we falter, we will find a way to become shining stars and beacons of lights for others. Now let us start our journeys now. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ferguson. Class of 2022, you made it. I am personally blessed and fortunate to have played a role in your educational journey at Triad. I've been consistently impressed with your ability to persevere over hardship and overcome the unique challenges of the last few years. And I know each of you will continue to thrive and achieve success as you take your next steps in life. However, in life, you will endure more challenges and difficulties, and it will not be just the price of gas. Please remember, as you face obstacles and hardships in life, that you are not alone. You have an entire Triad community supporting you. We have watched you mature from an uncertain to an awkward middle schooler and now to a Triad Local Schools graduate. And we will continue to support you. Let me encourage you to go out into the world along your own path and achieve to your fullest potential. Improve the world around you. Build genuine relationships. Love those around you. Extend grace to others. And show kindness and respect to all. Audience, as I prepare to read the graduates' names, please feel free to give each graduate their own well-deserved round of applause. They've earned it. As the principal of Triad High School, I hereby certify that each member of the Triad class of 2022 has met or surpassed all of the requirements duly set forth by the Triad Board of Education. They have met the criteria for one of the pathways to graduation and have completed all of the requirements established by the Ohio Board of Education. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the Triad High School class of 2022. Alyssa Renee Austin. Jesse Lewis Bailey. Derek Larkin Bales. Riley Elizabeth Banda. Ian Michael Barger. Emily Ann Beaverson. Trey Owen Beckley. Alexis Jade Bennett. Isis Nicole Beswick. Carson Michael Bilecki. Michaela Lynn Black. Braun. Haley Alice Rose Brewer. Tyson Russell Brown. Cameron James Burden. Blake Michael Busick. Ray Colley. Wyatt James Cole. Dalton Joseph Combs. Evan Presley Culp. Hayden Allen Davis. Emma Grace Dixon. John Dean Lucas Downey. Gary Arthur Enix. Joseph Aaron Ferguson. Tabitha Marie Geyer. Kimberly Leanne Garris. Valerie May Garris. Elizabeth Nicole Green. Hannah Iris Gregg. Madison Ray Hannah. Mason Lee Harper. Diego Antonio Hernandez. Lillian Nicole Hill. Cody Robert Hoffer. Kylie Michelle Hunter. Kirsten Marie Inskip. Jamie Lynn Isaacs. Elijah Conley Jenkins. Leah Marie Arlene LeMay. Robert David Lockschmidt. Carson Michael Manley. Hunter Christian Martin. Caleb Edward Meeker. Adam Robert Murchkowski. Afton Lee Osterholt. Trevor Matthew Overfield. Emily Ann Partlow. Gage Michael Lee Phillips. Jacob Juan. Luke Anthony Reveal. Jason Robinson. Datavia Kylie Sia Rowe. Aiden Lane Sanford. Hayden Destiny Sarzan. Aaron Kevin Monroe Silverstein. Hayden Scott Simpson. Aiden Carter Spriggs. Alexander Eugene Street. Morgan Ray Switek. Blake Anthony Thornhill. Savannah Ashley Van Tassel. Wyatt Seth Winger. Ashton Cole Wilson. Congratulations to the class of 2022. Can we please have a round of applause? At this time, Afton Osterl, class president, will provide final remarks and lead the class in the turning of the tassels.
My fellow graduates, congratulations. We made it. Before the turning of our tassels, I would like to lead us in a graduate prayer. Please bow your heads at this time if you would like to participate. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day that is surrounded by family, friends, and celebration. We know we couldn't have made it this far without all of their love and support. God, thank you for Triad High School and all the memories all of us kids have made these past 13 years here. Thank you for the friendships made that will last forever. Thank you for the teachers that guided us along the way. And thank you for the countless memories during our time here. God, our time here at Triad will be missed, but help us graduating seniors to go confidently in the direction of our dreams. Help us to live the life we imagined, even if it doesn't go as planned. Help us, when times get rough, to know that you're always there and remind us that we are capable of achieving anything. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Thank you. And now, class of 2022, as class president, I will now lead you in the turning of the tassels.
Congratulations, class. Thank you all for your attendance today as we collectively celebrate the class of 2022. Graduates, for the final time, you are now dismissed.